I've heard that mindset is 80% and action is 20%. So if that is true, these mindset hacks should really help you on your weight loss journey. So hi, I'm Vanessa and I talk about all things the emotional and psychological side of eating to help you on your weight loss journey. So before we get stuck in, please click the subscribe button, click the bell, and let's get started. So mindset hack 1 is stop the all or nothing mindset. So some people come to see me and they are in this extreme of all or then nothing. So in other words, what they do is they go all in and go on some rigid diet where you're only allowed to eat grapefruits or cabbages for so many days. And then what happens is, they naturally fall off the bandwagon, eat something that they shouldn't. And then they go to this extreme where they are like, oh, I'm so annoyed, I've totally blown my diet. So that is it, I might as well just binge out and eat everything. All these things that I've been craving, I might as well do that. So it's like, no, you've got to get away from these two extremes and you've got to find this happy medium in the middle. So in other words, allow yourself maybe a cheat day, allow yourself some certain foods that you love and that you really crave, but instead of having lots of them, you're just having 1 or 2 of them. And so you're minimizing that, but then also developing the mindset that when you do fall off the bandwagon and you'll go and eat something, that it's okay, it's all right, it's natural, and that you're still on your journey. You're going to keep carrying on. So keep going on that happy medium, find that, but stick away from the extremes. Mindset number 2 is develop compassion and empathy for yourself. So many, again, people are so harsh on themselves, like, beat themselves up for eating the wrong foods, for not having the body they want, for not being able to be slim as others, and they're like, you're rubbish, you're useless, or you'll never be able to do this, or you can't do this. And it's like, that's ouch, that's really horrible to hear. Imagine if you had done something, inadvertently wrong, and then another person came up to you and pulled you up about it. Instead went, what have you done? This is like rubbish, this isn't very good, you're not very good at this. Well then naturally you would go, oi, hang on, and an argument would blow up, and then it would get, even worse. And then both parties would get angry, frustrated, and not feel very good about themselves. But now imagine the other scenario. Again, you've done something inadvertently wrong, but another person came up to you and said, oh, okay, what's happened here? This is, causing this sort of issue. What can we do about it? What's happened? What have you done this for? And you're able to explain yourself. You're able to say, well, I did this because of this. And then the other person was able to go, okay, well, let's try and find a happy medium. And then you work together. And because you're being, nice to each other, kind and hearing and then understanding each other's perspective, you're able to come to a solution where you actually probably help each other. So that's what I want you to develop for yourself. You're developing your own person where you are helping yourself, supporting yourself on this journey, not against yourself on this journey. So develop, compassion that it's okay where you are. It's okay for you to fall off the wagon so many times. It's all right. Develop understanding, why do you do this? And just empathy for yourself. And then the journey becomes a lot more fun. Number 3 is set lots of small and realistic goals. So many times we might set this one big, huge goal, but because it's so big and huge, it can be really sort of unattainable, out of reach. And then when we don't think we're ever going to get there, it becomes really despondent, We're like, and we can't see then what we're doing today, how that is going to get us to that big goal of where we want to be. So instead, set yourself lots and lots of small goals. So in other words, daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, and not just one thing on, I want to be this weight. It is like, for instance, what food are you going to eat today? Well, each day I want to eat a piece of fruit and I eat one vegetable, for instance. Each day I'm going to cut out, one bad thing for my body. So I'm going to only have 1 teaspoon of sugar instead of 5, for instance. Or I'm going to cut out the fizzy drinks today. Each week, set yourself a weight loss goal if you want to, but make it realistic, 2 to 3 pounds. Is that realistic for you? It's whatever works for you. So it's whatever, goals, lots of little goals, because it's a lot more fun, isn't it, to tick them off at the end of the day, and then when you see your week then progressing, and some people have charts, which makes it a bit more fun and makes it a lot more visual, and it's easier and nicer to have these ticks going off it. And then lots and lots of small changes they add up to big changes, but they also boost your confidence along the way. So if you can really notice all these little things that you are achieving every single day, every single week, you will then notice, oh, this journey actually is, yeah, I'm getting there, I can do this. And then you start believing yourself. So keep going, lots of small little goals. And that leads on to my next point, which is number 4, believe in yourself. So if you don't believe yourself, if you believe that this isn't going to happen for me, I'm destined to be this way, it's in my genes, it's never going to happen for me, then you're not going to get there. You really have to have this inherent belief. And even if it's a small belief that it's possible, I might be able to do this. I can make lots of small changes. If I can make small changes, then these are going to lead to big changes. It is possible. So you have got to believe on some level that you can do this, and anything that you can do to believe that, just grab it. Develop yourself, develop the positivity, but keep going and keep believing that you can do this. And then number 5 is make it fun. If the journey is, exercise is some horrible thing that you must do but you hate it. Green food just tastes disgusting. All these like juices and smoothies are just vile. I hate all of that food. The food I love is just, processed food. And then, no, it's going to be a real hard slog. You have got to change the mindset from, all of that disgusting horribleness to, rather than it being some strict diet, to health. Think of your health and think of also how to make it fun. So there are so many things on the internet about making healthy, food tasty and fun. How to make, exercise fun, finding something that you love to do. Making it all like tasty, enjoyable, adding competitions to it, making, it visual, for instance, charts, leads to you enjoying the lifestyle. And that's what you want to do, is start to enjoy this new lifestyle. Start to pick up on all the benefits that you might be finding, how good you're going to feel when you feel lighter. So how good you feel from eating lighter foods. So grasp onto all of the benefits, okay, and focus on the positive, and you will definitely get there. So thank you so much, and let me know in the comments below which tip you love best, and thank you, and I'll see you next week.